Imagine this. You've just arrived in a new country. The people, the streets, the signs, everything is different. You're excited, but also a little nervous. And then you realize something. You need to order food, ask for directions, and talk to people, all in English. Sounds familiar? Don't worry. Today's episode will take you through a realistic day in the life of a new English speaker, facing challenges, learning useful phrases, and gaining confidence along the way. Hello, my curious listeners. Welcome to Talk Blaze, the podcast where storytelling meets English learning. I'm your host, and today we have a real life story that will pull you in while teaching you English in a way that feels natural and effortless. So sit back, relax, and let's begin. Imagine this. You wake up in a hotel room in New York City. The morning sunlight pours through the window, and you can hear the city buzzing outside. Today is a big day. You're in a new country, surrounded by English speakers, and you're determined to practice your English. Your stomach growls. Time for breakfast. You grab your phone, check the map, and find a small cafe nearby. Perfect. You walk in and see a few people lined up at the counter. The smell of fresh coffee fills the air. The sound of clinking plates and chatting customers surrounds you. You step forward, look at the menu, and realize there are so many options: pancakes, waffles, scrambled eggs, omelets, bagels, toast. Wait, what's the difference between sunny side up and over easy eggs? You feel a little nervous. How should you order? What if you say the wrong thing? The cashier looks at you and smiles. Next. Oh, that's you. Okay, stay calm. You walk up to the counter. Um, hello, can I have, um, your mind goes blank. Why is this so hard? You know what you want, but you can't seem to find the right words. The cashier nods patiently. Take your time. When ordering food, here are some simple phrases you can use. Can I have a pancake, please? I'd like a coffee, please. Could I get a bagel with cream cheese? Notice the difference? I want sounds too direct. Can I have or I'd like sounds more polite. Now, repeat after me. Can I have a pancake, please? I'd like a coffee, please. Great. Now back to the story. You take a deep breath and say, Can I have a pancake and a coffee, please? The cashier smiles. Sure. What kind of coffee? Oh, you didn't think about that. Black coffee? Latte? Cappuccino? Too many choices. You stutter. Uh, Normal coffee? The cashier chuckles. Do you mean black coffee? You nod quickly. Yes. Black coffee, please. Success. You pay, take your number, and find a seat. As you wait, you hear other customers ordering. Some speak quickly, some pause like you did. And you realize everyone makes mistakes. And that's okay. Your food arrives, and you take a bite. Delicious. Today, you didn't just order breakfast. You took your first step in speaking confidently. You're sitting at your table, enjoying your pancake when someone sits across from you. It's a friendly-looking woman with a big smile. She holds a cup of coffee and says, Mind if I sit here? Oh, a stranger is talking to you. What do you say? You nod quickly. Uh, yes, no, Sure, she laughs. Sorry, I didn't mean to surprise you. You smile nervously. It's okay, I'm not used to talking in English much. Her eyes light up. Oh, are you learning English? You nod. Yes, I'm practicing. She takes a sip of her coffee. That's awesome. You're doing great. You feel a little more relaxed now. She asks, So, where are you from? You freeze for a second. How should you answer? What if you don't say it correctly? But you take a breath and say, I'm from Brazil. She smiles. Wow, Brazil. I've always wanted to visit. Here are some ways to say where you're from. I'm from Brazil. I come from Japan. I grew up in Italy, but I live in Canada now. Now, repeat after me. I'm from Brazil. I come from Japan. Great. Now, back to the story. The woman nods. Brazil sounds amazing. What brings you to New York? You think for a moment. What's the best way to answer? You say, I'm here for vacation and to practice my English. She grins. Well, you're doing a great job. You did it. You just had a real conversation in English. The best part? It wasn't perfect, but it didn't have to be. Confidence comes from trying. And today you tried. The woman finishes her coffee and says, It was great meeting you. Have a wonderful trip. You smile and say, You too. Have a nice day. As she leaves, you sit back and think, English isn't just a language, it's a connection. And you're getting better every day. Encore. Now, let's see what happens next in your journey. But before that, let's practice a few simple responses. I'm from Brazil. I'm here for vacation. Have a nice day. Now repeat after me. I'm from Brazil. Great. I'm here for vacation. Awesome. Now on to the next part of the story. You freeze for a second. A stranger is talking to you. What do you say? But then you remember. This is a great opportunity to practice English. You smile and say, Yes, I just arrived today. The person nods. Oh, welcome. How do you like the city so far? You take a moment to think. How do you answer? When someone asks, How do you like the city? Swing here are some natural ways to respond. It's amazing. I love it so far. It's so different from my hometown. Now, repeat after me. It's amazing. Good. I love it so far. Great. Now, back to the story. You smile and say, It's amazing. So much energy. The person laughs. Yeah, New York is wild. If you need recommendations, let me know. You feel proud. You just had a real conversation in English, and it was easy. Then the waiter returns with your food. Here's your coffee and pancakes. Enjoy. Thank you. You say, feeling more confident. You start eating, but then you check the time. Uh-oh, you need to catch a bus to your next destination. You start walking, repeating the directions in your head. Walk straight, then turn left. Easy, right? But as you move through the crowded streets, you realize something. There are so many crossroads. Wait, did the person mean this left or the next left? You stop. Look around. You're confused. You need to ask again. You see a group of tourists taking photos. They might not know. Then you notice a police officer standing near the road, a reliable choice. You walk up and say, Excuse me, can you help me? I think I took the wrong turn. The officer smiles. Of course. Where are you trying to go? You reply, I'm looking for Times Square. The officer nods and points. Oh, just keep walking straight. Pass the next two streets, then turn left at the big billboard. When asking for directions, sometimes you need to make sure you understand. Here are some phrases to clarify. So I walk straight and then turn left. Do I turn before or after the traffic light? Is it far from here? Now repeat after me. So I walk straight and then turn left? Good. Do I turn before or after the traffic light? Great. Now back to the story. You want to make sure you got it right. So you ask? So I walk straight and turn left after two streets. The officer nods. Yes, you'll see a huge billboard. That's your turn. Got it. Thank you so much. The officer smiles. You're welcome. Have a great day. You feel more confident. You can do this. Now, as you continue walking, you start to notice something. You're beginning to feel more comfortable using English in everyday situations. You're not just learning, you're living the language. But just as you reach your destination, something unexpected happens. You finally arrive at Times Square. Bright lights, huge screens. Wow! You take out your phone to check the time. Oh no! Your bus leaves in 10 minutes. You rush to the bus stop and see a line of people. You walk up to the driver and say, I want a ticket to Central Station. The driver looks at you. Sorry? Oh. Did you say it wrong? You try again. I want to go to Central Station. The driver smiles. Ah! You mean, can I have a ticket to Central Station, please? You realize your mistake. I want sounds a little direct. A polite request works better. When asking for something, it's more natural to say, can I have a ticket to Central Station, please? Could I get a coffee, please? May I have a table for two? Now, repeat after me. Can I have a ticket to Central Station, please? Good. Could I get a coffee, please? Great. Now, back to the story. You smile and say, oh, can I have a ticket to Central Station, please? The driver nods. Of course. That will be $5. You pay for your ticket and step on the bus. Success. As you sit down, you think back to your day. You ordered breakfast, you had a conversation, you asked for directions, you learned how to make a polite request, and guess what? You're not just learning English, you're using it. You smile as the bus starts moving. Today was a good day. And that's today's story. If you enjoyed this episode, let me know in the comments. What's the hardest part of speaking English for you? Remember, the more you practice, the more confident you become. Keep listening, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next episode of Talk Blaze.